So I'm just here with Natalia. I'm gonna change her today. I haven't changed her in a few days. And yeah, so I thought I would do Raendom Reborns tag on YouTube about 3 things. She asked 3 questions, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that while I change her. The first question was, so if you're trying out a new role play thing with your doll that you're she says not too comfortable with, and you have extended family in town for a visit and they walk in on you, or would you rather be out in public with your reborn, say in a car seat or a stroller, and have a colleague or acquaintance recognize you and come over and see what you're doing? So I don't really take my dolls out anywhere with me, so I think I'd probably rather have an extended family member come over and yeah, walk in on me with my dolls. I've had family that I haven't seen in a while come over, and I've showed them my dolls before, and for the most part, most people have actually been pretty cool about it. Like, nobody said anything like rude or anything to me about the dolls. Most people, especially the females that I've the women in my family or whatever, have usually said that they think the dolls are pretty cool. They're pretty neat. They don't really understand when I kind of explain to them that these dolls are pretty expensive. They're just like, what? They don't understand why you would want to spend that kind of money, I guess, on a doll. But for the most part, most people think that they're pretty cool. So that would be what I would prefer. I don't know if I was to take them out, like, if I was to take them out in public, I don't know. I don't even like, I tried taking one of my dolls out in public before, and I felt weird even when a stranger would come up to me. Like, I had one lady who thought that, you know, my doll was actually a real baby, so she came over and asked how old he was, and when I told her he was a doll, she actually was pretty interested in it. She was just like, oh, that's so crazy, like, it looks so real, blah blah. But I kind of just wanted to like walk away and just be like, no, I don't know, I felt a little weird about it, so I don't know. I guess it's like the dolls are kind of like a thing just for me. But I do have family members that like really enjoy the dolls, that they really like them. And so it's just, I don't know. Each to his own, I guess, you know? The next question was, would you rather have your favorite forever baby that you will never ever part with, but have them not be able to be disassembled or repaired if they lost all the hair off the back of their head, or would you rather if they lose paint on its fingers? For that question, I would have to go with losing the hair. The fingers, if it can't be touched up, I think would bother me after a while. The hair, I could just put a hat on the head, you know, and then if it's the back of the head, you know, unless you're taking pictures of the back of the head, I mean, to me, it's not that big a deal. Put a hat on, you know, it's a girl doll, big giant bow, cover, you know, like one of those head wrap kind of things or whatever, and yeah. So I think it would be a less of a bigger deal if the doll lost its hair. I mean, both cases would be kind of a bummer, but, and knowing me, even if I've never, like, Ezra was the closest doll I've had to having a forever doll, and I sold her, so I don't know if I have such a thing as a forever doll, but We'll see. We'll see, we'll see. I have a couple dolls coming. Oh, I don't even know what I'm doing. Like, why is it so hard to, like, put this on? I don't know if I'd like it. Okay. I've had this sleeper for a while. It was one of my favorite sleepers I had from when I had Ezra. It's a Janie and Jack sleeper. Sorry, I don't know how I have this camera set up, if it's a weird angle or not. I should put her head on something so you can actually see her. Anyway, I don't know how that little that little button was that it was supposed to attach to. But anyway. Oh, I see. Never mind. I figured it out. Hello. Okay, I think it goes like that. I think. Anyway, I really like this sleeper. I've had it forever. It's one of the few things I've never wanted to sell from, like, all of my doll clothes. I have a couple of Janie and Jack sleepers that I just love. And this is one of them. So these folds over. Okay, and the last question, hold on. Would you rather have a sculpt that you kind of like reborned by your all-time out of reach artist, or have your all-time favorite long sold out kit reborn by an artist that you think is pretty good? Okay. So this question, I don't know if you guys can hear me because it's raining so hard. Hang on one second. Let's get a little pillow and prop her head up. I think that the angle looks better. Okay, so anyway, the sculpts that would I rather have a sculpt that I kind of like reborn by my all-time favorite artist, or would I rather have my all-time favorite kit painted by an artist that's just, that's good, but not like your favorite? Okay, so to that question, I would have to go with having a kit that I kind of like painted by my all-time favorite artist. Mostly because I don't have like an all-time favorite kit. I mean, I have a few kits that I really like. that I really love and I wish I could get my hands on, and one of them is the Amelia kit by Joanna Kazmierzak. She's like, I know a few people, like, you know, actually Renee is actually searching for one. I know a few people that would really love to have that kit, and I have a feeling that the only way I'm gonna get my hands on that kit is if I find a actual doll like that's already been painted that ends up for sale, and you just end up having probably end up having to buy it and then have it stripped and repainted. That's what I'm guessing anyways. I don't know, it's so hard to find that kit blank. If you do, I guess you're pretty lucky. So yeah, that's my answer to that. I don't really have actually a one all-time favorite artist, but I have a few artists that I would love to have a baby painted by. So, and there's so many kits out there. I mean, there's so many kits, and if I could have a kit that I basically like, as long as it's not a real born kit. Nothing against real born kits. I know a lot of people have them, and actually I have a Alexa coming soon that I love, but she doesn't have a real born kit body, limbs, if that makes any sense. Her limbs are actually sculpted by Nikki Seaside Babies. Yeah, Nikki Johnston. But she has Kiara limbs, and I think now Nikki's new sculpt coming out, Trouble, I think has the same limbs, I believe, and I think that kit is so cute too. There's so many kits out there that I really like a lot. So yeah, if I could have just any one of those kits that I really like painted by my all-time favorite artist, I'd probably be pretty stoked. But yeah, so that is all my questions. I think there was just 3 questions. So that is all my answers. So there she is. Oh my gosh, I love this sleeper. It's been sitting on the bottom of the drawer, and I kind of forgot about it, but it's so cute. Her hair is so messy. I actually brushed it like the other day for the first time, and I kind of wish I didn't, because I don't know how to really get back all the original curls she had. I kind of got it back, but since she's been laying down she's been in her chair, it's kind of gotten flat now in the back, so I'll probably have to redo it. I had her hair in those little pigtails. I don't know if you guys saw on my Instagram and stuff, but I took them out just because I think they're cute for pictures, but I don't like to leave them in. I'm kind of paranoid about her hair and it getting messed up. But oh my gosh, she's so cute. Ah. She's so cute. Alright, you guys, thanks for watching. Bye.